So, like, I've got in trouble, I think, I don't know, 5 times in school. And... no, the first time I got in trouble was dumb. And then every time after that was either justified or just me being a rude teenager. The first time I got in trouble was in Welsh class, which is a waste of a fucking lesson anyway. And... and the teacher, this is before like the fingerprint scanner thing came in. The teacher was taking registered by paper.
Hang on. You got a fingerprint scanner?
I thought that was standard in schools, no? Maybe it's
No.
not, but...
No, people usually just go, Ben, here, Connor, here.
Yeah, that was the case in my school until year 10, when for some reason they decided to do that, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Anyway, so this is before that came in, so in year 7, my first year there, one of my first lessons was Welsh. So, it's not my first day in the school, but it's maybe a month in. Still feeling out the place. And this teacher is reading out the names on the list, and he reads out Stefan, and Stefan wasn't in. And so I, like, as a joke, because, you know, you find these things funny when you're young, I died in a car crash, sir. Now, I found that funny, and certain members of the class found that funny, but the teacher didn't. But he didn't like abscond me or scold me in the middle of the classroom.
Abscond you?
Yeah, that's a word, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not. He didn't run away you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What am I
And
thinking? What am I
Run
thinking
away
of?
with.
What am I
Yeah.
thinking of then? There's a word I'm thinking of there that's...
Absconding with you would be running off to France in a gay relationship.
Okay, admonish then. He didn't admonish me in front of the class, he just sort of gave me a look and moved on. Anyway, so lesson ends, and it's the lesson before break, so, you know, it's not like I have to immediately leave and go to another classroom.
Yeah.
So he motions to me to go towards him while everyone else is packing up and leaving. And he goes, so I know that was a joke earlier, but did you know... Sorry, but did you know that a member of his family died in a car crash relatively recently? Like, over the course of the summer holidays. Stefan, the guy that wasn't in. And like, I only just knew Stefan. Like, Stefan is a new friend. So I was like, no, I didn't know that shit. He's like, alright, fine. So I'm gonna give you detention because I want you to learn here that, you know, you don't say things like that in class. Yeah, spoiler alert, I didn't learn to not say things like that in class. And yeah, and he gave me like lines, and the lines that I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something along the lines of, I will not say inappropriate things about death in class. It was something like that. It wasn't as Bart Simpson-y as I will not mention car crash deaths in class, but it was like kind of close. I had to write that 25 times, which isn't many because he didn't want to fully punish me, but...
Yes, I did know that was a joke. You should have said it's my autism, so...
I didn't know I had autism at that time. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 14, and I was 11 then.
Oh, you're 11.
Yeah, 11 or 12, yeah. Whatever year you are in year 7.
Yeah. 11/12.
Yeah.
Don't know about the dumbest thing. I know the... Don't know if it's more funny. I'd do it again.
I'd do it again. I'd do the car crash joke again, to be honest.
Yeah.
What would you do again, Ben?
Is when me and Grant got kicked out of the... Who was that guy who was our head of year? Like, hair disorder.
Peters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Grant were up in the IT room, and we got kicked out for looking up candy nipple tassels on Google.
Yeah.
And we left the room, and we came laughing down the stairs, and he came fucking screaming down the stairs. You think that's funny? Yes.
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 It's hilarious, sir.
Well, we did it.
What about candy nipple tassels do you not find funny?
His wife choked on candy nipple tassels. Did you know his wife died?
I know the dumbest thing I'd done in school, but I didn't get in trouble for it because it was a self-inflicted thing. Mittens was winding me up, as usual. Fucking everyone winds me up. And I don't pun.
He went.
Sometimes. Usually he was kicked out by lunchtime, but or he bumped off, pick one. Anyway, on the rare instance in which he actually made it past lunchtime, he was winding me up. And I don't know, I think I'd had a bad day or something. I had a lot of bad days in school, if I'm being honest, but let's not get into that because it's traumatic. It's really awful school. Anyway, so he was winding me up, and I'd had enough of it. I'd had a long day. I was like, right, you fucking shut up! And I started middle of form class, yelling at him at the top of my voice. Like, this is like form class post lunch.
Yeah.
So it's only like 5 minutes before you get into lessons again. I'm like, right, I've had it with you. If you don't stop fucking... I don't remember what he was doing, but I was like, if you don't stop fucking doing this, I'm gonna fucking belt you one, mate. Like, even though I'm, you know, a weakling with no skin, with no muscle whatsoever.
No skin? What the fuck?
With no muscle whatsoever and no, you know, bone density or anything like that.
Yeah.
And he went...
I feel with no bone density.
And then he, I don't know, to push the waters, I guess, did it again. And I was like, right! And I swung with my left hand for some reason. I swung, and he just matrixed his way backwards a step because it was so readable, I guess.
So telegraphed and slow.
Yeah. He just matrixed back a step like some kind of wrestling maneuver, and I swung, and I went. I had to visualize this in audio, but I went around like 360 on the way down to the floor, and landed on my hand, but in a kind of awkward way, which sprained it. But I didn't realise it sprained it until about an hour later, when at the end of Welsh, again, fucking wasted the lesson, I went to pick up the book, like the textbooks for the teacher, to put them in a pile and give them back. She made me do it. I was a SWAT. I'll be honest, but this was an instance of her telling me and another boy to do it. And I went to pick up mine with both hands because they were quite thick ones for some reason, even though it's Welsh. And my wrist was like, nah. I went to pick it up and my wrist just went, oh, you're not doing that. And then I had to go to the nurse, who wasn't there because she was fucking off.
Just fucking off.
I liked the nurse in that school, but I don't think she was ever there when I needed her. Literally every time I ever needed the nurse, wasn't there.
She had a mirror. See you coming.
I only needed her like 5 times the entire time I was there. And every time I done something to myself. Now nurse is away today. Oh great. I'll just sit here with my sprained wrist and cut in my hand then, shall I? Alright. Oh, some other dumb thing I did as well. Another boy wound me up to the point I exploded. And I had a pack of Tic Tacs, 100 pack of Tic Tacs. So it's a nice thick plastic box. And I fucking whacked him across the head with it. All the plastic went in my hand.
Nice.
So I did no damage to him. I did superficial, like, red mark damage to him.
And you had debris and fucking
I had debris of plastic and Tic Tac in my hand. So that was fun. But I think they're the dumbest things I did in school, but I don't think I got in trouble for them. I don't remember getting in trouble for them.